Once upon a time, there was a young man who joined a company. His mentor, an old officer, taught him to talk less and work more, and to always keep learning and never to stop developing his skills in every aspect of company's operation. Under his leadership, he mastered every skill of that department where he had joined. Few years later, the old officer retired, and this young man became an officer himself. He continued to carry out his responsibilities with the same dedication and diligence as he was taught. One day, he visited his mentor. The old man saw that he seemed unhappy and asked him what was troubling him. The young man said, "I have been following your instructions exactly all these years. No matter what I work on, I keep quiet and I focus on the work. I know I have done a good job and have learned all the skills that can be learnt there. But what I don't understand is that the guys who don't have my skill, experience and capabilities have all been promoted, while I am still making as little as I did before when I was under you." The old man asked, "Are you sure you have become indispensable in your department?" The young man nodded, "Yes." The old man, after a deep thought, told him that you must request for 3 days off, giving whatever reason you like. It's time for you to give yourself a break. The young man was surprised and understood. He became excited and impatient. He wanted to quickly execute this advice and left in haste, even before the discussion could be completed. When he returned to office after his 3 days off, the manager called him in his cabin and told him that things didn't go well in the office while he was gone. There were issues which others did not know how to solve it. Realizing his importance, the manager decided to promote him to the position of senior officer, to thank him and to encourage him to keep up his good work. The young man was grateful for his mentor's wisdom. Surely he thought this was the secret to success, and whenever he thought he deserved more than what he was getting, he would take few days off, and upon coming back, the situation would improve to his satisfaction. This pattern continued for months. One day, the young man found that he was blocked from entering his office. Much to his shock, he found out that his employment was terminated. He could not believe it. Not knowing what else to do, he went back to his mentor to figure out how things have gone so very wrong. "Why did I lose my job? Did I not do everything as instructed by you?" he asked his mentor. "Actually, you did not," said the mentor, "because you only heard half the lesson. You instantly understood right away that no one pays attention to the light bulb that is always on. It is only when it goes off that people suddenly take notice that they have been taking it for granted. You were so eager to apply this understanding that you left before hearing the second half of the lesson." The second half? Now the young man started to reflect that perhaps he has made a big mistake. But what was the second half? The mentor spoke slowly to make his point, that the second half is even more important than the first half, and it is the realization that if the light bulb goes off more frequently, then sooner or later it will be replaced with the one that is more dependable. Who wants a light bulb that no one can count on to provide illumination? we see in life, in our life? Do we have friends and family members that we take for granted? They are always there for us. What happens if one day they are no longer there for us? Do not wait for such a day to suddenly realize how important they are. Give thanks today for the good fortune of having them in our life. And also, don't let yourself be taken for granted, but at the same time, do the work. Don't stop everything we do just because it doesn't go the way we wanted it to go. And last, always be calm and listen to everything before we do anything. Hope you liked this message. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.